Did you know that most people will spend their entire lives working and still die broke? And no, it's not because they're lazy or didn't try hard enough. If your paycheck disappears before the end of the week, if the sight of a new bill gives you anxiety, or if you've ever wondered why you're doing everything right and still feel stuck, you're not alone. And more importantly, it's not your fault. The truth is, you've been taught to lose. Most of what you've heard about money, saving, budgeting, success, isn't just outdated. It's designed to keep you just comfortable enough to keep working, but never free enough to actually breathe. But here's where it gets interesting. The patterns that keep 90% of people broke? They're invisible. Passed down silently. Reinforced daily. And if you don't know how to spot them, you'll keep repeating them, no matter how hard you hustle. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the silent habits, the mental traps, and the invisible beliefs that keep most people locked in financial survival mode, and what starts to change when you finally see the game for what it is. No fluff. No surface tips. Just the raw truth, and the first steps to finally breaking free. Let's get into it. Most broke folks don't even realize where their cash is going. It's like trying to fix a leak without knowing where the hole is. Whether it's Starbucks every morning or endless Amazon orders, these tiny habits kill your wallet. A simple finance tip? Use apps like Mint or an app, or even just Google Sheets. You can't grow what you don't track, period. Financial psychology shows that awareness changes behavior. When someone sees they spent $120 on takeout last week, something clicks. It's like Neo in the Matrix. Once you see the code, you can't unsee it. Suddenly, you're choosing to cook instead of order Uber Eats every night. That's personal finance power right there, awareness over autopilot. Real talk, tracking doesn't mean penny pinching. It means control. Imagine Tony Stark from Iron Man building his tech. He didn't wing it, he had data. You gotta be the same with your money. Weekly reviews of your spending can feel boring, but they build long-term habits that actually stick. Once people start tracking, they start asking smarter questions. Do I really need 5 streaming services? Or what if I saved that gym fee and just ran outside? And here's where things get juicy, because next, we dive into the sneaky trap most people fall into when they confuse comfort with actual necessity. One of the biggest reasons people stay broke is cause they treat wants like needs. That $7 latte? They call it self-care. A new phone every year? I deserve it. But here's the truth, this mindset kills your savings. Financial education isn't just about spreadsheets, it's about calling yourself out. If you keep rewarding short-term cravings, long-term freedom stays out of reach. This is classic financial psychology. The brain craves dopamine, not logic. It's like being stuck in the office, where Michael Scott spends like a king but panics when rent's due. When you confuse luxury with necessity, you trap yourself in an endless loop of treating yourself into debt. Delayed gratification is your way out. It's not sexy, but it's powerful. Here's a practical hack. For every purchase over $30, wait 48 hours. You'll be shocked how many needs disappear. Swap that instant spend for a goal tracker, like saving up for a trip, an emergency fund, or even investing. Apps like Capital or Good Budget make this easy and automatic. You're rewiring your money habits in real time. And don't worry, this ain't about living like a monk. It's about picking freedom over impulse. Want proof? Think of Breaking Bad's Walter White. His real downfall wasn't just ego, it was chasing more, even when he had enough. In the next part, you'll see how this hunger for just enough can become dangerous if you're stuck with only one way of making money. If your only income is from a job, you're walking a tightrope with no net. One layoff, one emergency, and boom, your whole life's upside down. That's not just risky, it's avoidable. Personal finance isn't just saving, it's building smart income streams. Even starting with $50 a month from a side hustle can change the game. Let's break it down. If you've got a skill, writing, designing, editing, tutoring, put it online. Sites like Upwork, Fiverr, or even selling on Etsy can kick off passive income. Don't know where to start? Flip stuff from garage sales or Facebook Marketplace. Gary Vee built a whole movement on that. Real money habits start small but grow fast. Think about Stranger Things. When everything hit the fan, the kids didn't just rely on one plan. They got creative. You've got to do the same with your money. Having one job is cool, but having multiple income streams? That's where financial freedom starts showing up. You don't need a million, just momentum. So whether it's freelancing, selling digital products, or even Airbnb a spare room, find a lane. Test stuff. Stack your cash. Once you see that second deposit hit your bank account, your entire mindset starts shifting. And that shift becomes even more real when you stop ignoring the one habit that most broke folks never bother with, learning how money really works. Most people stay broke simply because they never take the time to learn about money. They know how to spend it, but not how to grow it. That's like playing Monopoly without knowing the rules. Financial education isn't optional anymore, it's survival. A few minutes a day learning about personal finance can unlock years of freedom. You don't need a PhD in economics. Just start with one finance book a month. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is a game changer. Or plug into podcasts like BiggerPockets or The Ramsey Show while you're commuting. Financial tips are everywhere, you just gotta stop scrolling TikTok for 5 minutes and start absorbing the stuff that actually builds wealth. In the pursuit of happiness, Chris Gardner didn't just hustle, he learned. He studied stock market trends, mastered the interview game, and invested time and knowledge. That's the secret sauce. Financial psychology proves that those who educate themselves make better decisions, avoid scams, and build lasting money habits that lead to real freedom. And the wild part? Once you learn how money actually works, you stop following the crowd. You build plans that work for you, not someone else's flex on Instagram. And speaking of that, in the next step, you'll learn how the people stuck in the 90% often waste years chasing approval, instead of building a real path to wealth. Most people don't have a money plan, they just follow what everyone else is doing. New phone? Everyone's getting one. Weekend trip? Swipe the card. It's a trap. Without a clear roadmap, you'll burn through every paycheck trying to look successful instead of being successful. That's not personal finance, that's peer pressure with a price tag. Financial psychology shows that when you don't define your own goals, you adopt other people's. That's dangerous. You start budgeting for parties instead of investing in your future. Want a better path? Set a monthly money goal, track it weekly, and build habits around your priorities. Tools like PocketGuard or Zeta can help you stay focused. Think of the Hunger Games. Katniss didn't play the Capitals game. She played her own. That's what you gotta do with your finances. Everyone else might be spending $200 on brunch, but you're building your emergency fund. Everyone's flexing new clothes, but you're stacking cash for that real estate down payment. The truth? A plan gives you peace. You stop stressing over trends and start moving with purpose. You create a budget that reflects your life, not someone else's highlight reel. And once that mindset locks in, it gets even easier to protect your progress, especially when you build a buffer between you and the unexpected. One flat tire, one broken fridge, one lost job, and boom, chaos. That's what happens when you've got no emergency savings. Most people live paycheck to paycheck with zero cushion. It's not about how much you make, it's about what you keep. Saving just $500 can be the difference between panic and peace of mind. Start simple. Open a high-yield savings account. Ally, SoFi, and Capital One have great options. Automate $10 a week. That's 2 Starbucks drinks, and it could save you from overdraft hell. The key is consistency, not size. Build the habit now, and over time, that $500 turns into $5,000. Ever seen The Walking Dead? The folks who survive are the ones who prep before the chaos hits. Your emergency fund is your zombie apocalypse plan, except the zombies are surprise bills, medical costs, and broken down cars. Being broke and unprepared? That's the scariest combo ever. You need a financial bunker. Once you've got that emergency stash, your whole mindset shifts. You make money moves with confidence instead of fear. And the more calm you feel financially, the easier it becomes to align your money with something deeper, because that's where true wealth really starts to grow. Money problems aren't just about money. Most people stay broke because their mindset is out of whack. They're chasing cash, status, stuff, without ever checking in on what really matters. Financial psychology shows that when you're mentally cluttered, your spending habits get messy too. It's like trying to plant seeds in toxic soil, nothing grows right. Proverbs 21 verse 20 hits hard. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. That's not just Bible talk, it's timeless strategy. Wisdom with money isn't flashy, it's thoughtful. Practicing gratitude, reflection, and intention before every financial decision creates space for real abundance. Your mindset becomes your GPS. Think of Cobra Kai. Johnny starts off broken, both financially and emotionally. But once he starts rebuilding from the inside, mentally, spiritually, his whole life changes. He gets focused. He starts teaching. He makes moves that align with who he wants to be. That's the energy you need to bring into your finances. You want to get rich? Start by getting clear. Meditate, journal, pray, whatever aligns your spirit, do it. Because true wealth doesn't start in your wallet, it starts in your heart, then your habits. And once that foundation's strong, you'll be shocked how fast things begin to change. So, let me ask you this, how long are you willing to keep playing the same game and expecting different results? How much longer will you let habits you didn't even choose run your financial life? You've seen why 90% stay broke, but you're not them. You've already taken the first step by learning what most people avoid their whole lives. Now it's on you to apply it. Are you ready to actually change the way you think, feel, and act around money? If this hit home, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't leave your money mindset up to chance. You need real strategies, real stories, and real talk to keep moving forward. This is the place to get all that, and more. Se inscriva agora para neo perder dicas que podem transformar sua relação com dinheiro. Your future self will thank you for not skipping this. And if you're serious about taking this even further, here's your next step. Check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. It's more than a guide, it's your blueprint. You'll learn exactly how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. This isn't guesswork, it's a tested system that brings results fast, while keeping your peace intact. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Don't let another year pass stuck in survival mode. The tools are here. The knowledge is here. All that's left is you.